Okay, that's right, everyone. We are back, and we are back to another High Masterclass. I hope you had a great month and were buzzing as we were for a new masterclass to come. And so there it is. Here it is. Here's the masterclass you all been waiting for. Today I have David Marques with us. It's been quite a few times since he has done a masterclass. I don't know when was the
4 months,
last. Yeah,
four or
for
five
months.
months.
Yeah, but he's back and he's back in full force. And he's going to talk about High Studio. That is a concept that we built recently here at High Interactive that involves the integration with of AI within your design system. And don't worry, I'm not going to talk about it. David will do it briefly and in a short period of time. Let me just say that if you want a full guide for this high masterclass, you can scan the QR code here on the screen, or you can check it on the details or on the description of this video down below. With that said, as I do always, please drop us a like, follow our YouTube channel. We have plenty more high masterclasses to come. And yeah, with that said, if you have any type of question, drop it on the comment section of this video as well. And yeah, David, let's start this high masterclass.
Thank you, Jean. Let's do it one more time.
Let's do it.
So, my name is David Marques. I'm a delivery manager at Interactive, also an Interactive founder. I'm also a full stack developer, blockchain enthusiastic, and a mountain running lover. For today's subject, let's talk about iStudio. As Jean said, it's something new that we are building and use it for the first time in our process. I will share something about this, about that solution that try to solve our constraints when we prototype and validate some new solutions, some new ideas. Why we built this tool? We decided to build the tool to solve our constraints, our pain. We found ourselves stuck in the design process. Let me explain in detail. It requires when we design new thing, when we have new idea for a feature in the application, new idea for a new application, it requires design with the right skills, with high skills. Took some time to share what we need, what you want, our ideas. It was hard to align expectations in terms of what you need, what you want. It was difficult to manage the effort involved. So it's a process that takes some time and we need to solve it. In the first moment, we tried tools like Figma, Make, and UX pilots. These tools improve the process, the prototype process, but still felt like a different world. Why? It's a blank canvas as a starting point. Design assets that didn't full match our design systems. Development effort still required to produce a testable prototype. So in the end, the time invested was hard to justify. The effort, the budget that we consume, it's difficult to justify, to have the value, the right value. How we solve this gap, or how we try improve this solution, this process? We build a solution, call it iStudio. It's AI that built within your rules. One of our big constraints in design process is that the design match all stacks, all design systems, all detailed components. iStudio is a tool that enables stakeholders to build interfaces 100% aligned with your design systems and your techs. So text. So it's not only about design, it's also about code. We include frameworks, library code conventions, and also architecture. So without be a developer, so without technical knowledge, this is the the main points. So try to bring the vibe code experience to all stakeholders. Okay. How it works? It's simple. It's an interface that takes a feature description and generate a live application. So simple as that. So based on what we described, also applying the design system, our design systems rules and our code stack rules. Okay, it's a no code experience. I prefer call it vibe coding, but it's a no code experience. Okay. How we ensure design system? So one of the big issues that something that we're missing when we are using this type of vibe coding tools, it's that doesn't follow our design systems, our guidelines, our components. How we do it? AI agents that have the right knowledge. Okay, so AI agents behind the interface, behind what you see, with the deep knowledge of our design systems, trained specifically for this purpose. But it is not the main key. The main key is the way the design systems are documents and aligned to be scalable and used by AI. Okay. Yes, you need to have the AI agents, but the key is the design systems. All design systems is well documented and prepared to be used by AI agents. Okay. So iInteractive has a long history in design system development. We with deep expertise in structuring them to be both scalable and ready to use. So we have been doing this in the past 12 years, I think. What we discovered during the process. So when you are developing new thing, you are learning, and your goal probably in the end it's different. Our original plans were no longer aligned in the middle of the process. What began as a prototyping tool. So the idea of iStudio was to be a prototyping tool for designers, for UX designers, okay, for stakeholders that want to test new things. Gradually, this tool evolved into a real software development assets. We are so focused in quality code that at certain time we understand the code that the tool is generating can be reusable. So the goal then shifted to something that's a tool that generates high quality code, reusable code in terms of front ends, okay, and can be continue developing, okay. I will do a demo and you will see. iStudio adapts to your code infrastructure. This is one of the main questions that our partners ask. Generated code is aligned not only with your design in design systems, obviously, but also to your techs. So to your code conventions, to your infrastructure. So the output following your code conventions, your name conventions, using your libraries, internal libraries that you probably already have, and also respect your architecture. So iStudio, when it's installed in the new client, it's aligned and configured to be to the client purpose. Okay, the stacks, the technology, the architecture, etc. iStudio main features. So what iStudio does? iStudio, I will list the main features, but iStudio does do everything or almost everything. Build real application based on functional description, so you can describe and check a live application. Iterate on top of generated applications. So you start a starting point, you describe your application, but you can iterate on top of the generated code and on top of generated application. You can share the application to be tested in devices by other users, by other stakeholders. Okay, it's a public URL. It's a live application. You can inspect and review the code. Okay, you can download the code to do a continuous integration. okay, to use it in your house. And you can save the project and after continue interact with the application, okay? In the generated codes, it's actually useful, so I can understand the code. This is what typical new clients ask. So I can make changes. Absolutely. So code quality has been a critical focus for us in over last 11, 12 years. So we try to promote our approach to the generated code. So as you can see, we follow what we call atomic development, as you can see in the image. So every component, each element, it's a piece of design system. It's a piece of that you can reuse. Okay, so it's fully connected to the design systems. It's free of hard-coded styles and components. It's built for scalability across screens and applications. So we promote what we say scalability. When we generate a component, it's to be used between screens, between applications. Okay, iStudio can generate components. You can do some tricks to allow more components or not, but in our perspective, less components, custom components, more scale. Okay, does it build everything? It depends. What is everything? RStudio does not handle backend development or deployments. RStudio is focused only in front-end development, the front office application, the client-side code, okay? And also, the code is prepared to be integrated by APIs. So the iStudio generate mockup data in the API-specific folder, and the application consumes those APIs. So it's ready to use APIs, okay? So I can say that the front end is finished, but need an integration with real data, with your infrastructure. And what about the future? So for now, iStudio is a solution that we deploy directly for our partners, okay, to accelerate their design process, their front-end developments. We have plans to evolve into a SaaS product where you can access, configure your design systems, your code, and name conventions and architecture, and generate the client-side code, the front-end code. We have plans for that, but it's not. We don't have a specific date, specific launch. The future of software development. This is my opinion and my perspective. Everyone talk about this because the AI, the generated code, the AI assisting code, it's changing faster than ever. For example, our teams already use AI assisting coding daily. So they are using agents to generate code and to validate code. We are delivering better code than ever before. Okay. Doesn't mean that the AI do better than us, but can help us to be a better developers, to deliver better code. Okay. iStudio can be your team's first step into AI. I know that in terms of enterprise, it's difficult to bring new solutions, bring new techs, new ways of doing. It's more complex than probably we need or we want. But can be a way of working that fits into existing processes without disrupting, without to be a disruption for your process. Okay, you can add that solution in your process without moving or without changing a lot. Okay, we have the knowledge and the experience to do that, and we can help you if you need. Okay, talk with us. We can bring you the idea how to do it. Obviously, we need a demo because I'm talking about iStudio, and I believe that you want to see this is working. So I didn't prepare specific anything to be a demo. Okay, let me stop sharing my screen. I will share another another screen.
Transition time.
Okay.
And
And I think it's that is.
here it is. Here it is.
So I think you are seeing now. This is iStudio. This is the demo. Okay, what you will see. It's iStudio main feature. Let me copy my script because I have a script prepared here. So I will paste here a description of my application. So what I want an application that enable submit and manage employee time off requests. So it's application called High Time Off that is organized by dashboard and my time off screen. So probably 2 screens. The dashboard page have a resume summary cards on top with the absence today. So for our team, absence this week, absence this month, and also display a Gantt chart with absence calendar. Also, my time off page. My time off page is organized by a calendar, year calendars with 4 months per row, so 4 columns, where I can see vacations days, bonus days, absence days, and also the calendar that, as I said. I had some notes here to ensure the mobile experience and responsive it's working well, and also use breadcrumbs for user navigation. Okay, so it's a simple application. Obviously, if you want something more detailed, you need to describe better. So think about the AI will do what he knows. So detail is important. Okay, when you don't detail a feature, the AI try to do their best, and probably it's not aligned, 100% aligned with what you believe, what you have in mind. Okay, describe the features. It's very important to achieve what we need. But after generating the first version, you can iterate. So it can be a way. Give me something, and after I will iterate, add a button, add a screen. It don't need to be described in the first moments. Okay. So what iStudio is doing is merge my description with the design system knowledge and also our code conventions, non-conventions architecture. Okay, so merge those 3 contents. Okay, let me share something. As I said, iStudio was the first main goal for iStudio, follow our design systems. So I have here an example of a simple design systems, a lifestyle guide, where I can see some components. This is a demo, buttons, calendar, cards, date picker range. What is more important? Feedback message, model, or pop-up. Gantt chart. Recall that I describe a Gantt chart in my prompt. User cards, status badge, layout. It's important. So in our design systems, we only have this layout. So our expectation is that the iStudio will use this type of layout on top, menu centered, something like this. Let's check. Okay, it's finished. The first prototype, the first application. So here what we see, my message. Okay, in the left side we have a chat conversation with AI agent where we can iterate. Here you see the first message and the answer, obviously. Here, as I asked, a dashboard page and a my time off page, where I can see a resume here, a list of my team with the calendar. I can navigate in the calendar, and that's it. My time off page, as I can see, I have the the here calendar, probably here we have 3 columns. I will check something. I will open in the new screen and only check if 4 columns. So it's responsive work. In this case, we don't have any enough space to have 4 columns. It's a responsive applying. So let's see one thing. Let's iterate. Let me show you. Here, as you can see, we can share the URL with the other person to test in the other device. As you saw, I open preview here to check if in the desktop we have 4 columns, but I can access by mobile. I can share with my CEO. I can share with my users to test it. Also, we have a download button to download the entire code. And talking about code, I can check all code generated, okay? All generated code. In this case, we are using React. It's an example, don't need to be React, okay? Our main stack is React. That's why we are generating code in React. So follow our architecture in terms of folders. We have service, we have interface. You cannot see, but it generates a mockup data in the public folder, okay? So the system don't use mockup data inside the code, consume mockup data from a sample API, where it's the mockup data generated, and everything works well here. As you can see, it's aligned with design system, using the tokens from design system. Follow our guidelines because we are defining that CSS is generated based on BEM code conventions. And that's it. Let's iterate. Now I see something that is not okay for me. I see new request button here and new request button here. In my perspective, new request button only appears in my time off screen. So remove new request button from dashboard page. And let's see what's happened. This is how we iterate with the AI agent to generate the application. So you check, you test, you add. So remove my button and leave the button here. Another thing, if I want to add a new request, this is the prototype idea, live prototype. The application said it's not developed. Okay, when we click on new request button from sorry, I'm using another keyboard, not visual keyboard, from my time off page, open a pop-up to add request time off or to request time off. Ensure the data is add to calendar. Let's see. So what I'm asking, I'm add functionality to my application. So my expectation is now when I clicked in the new request button, the agent will decide how will be the pop-up, which content need to have based on code and based on previous descriptions. And when I save, when I add, I want to see the data that I choose in calendar. Okay, let's see if it works. It's waiting. Sometimes it's taking some time. It depends. In this case, we are using a model from a paid service, so external service. In terms of AI, it don't need to be a specific AI module, need to be a Gemini, OpenAI, Claude, can be integrated with multiple models because the MCP, and also use your own infrastructure if you have. So let's check. Open a module. I will request a vacation. Can be 8 till 10 April. Submit 8 until 10 of April. This is real code, okay? Obviously, we can use the first moment we want to use to test users, but if we need to have in mind that the code, it's done. The code can be reused, okay? For now, it's only using mock updated from an API, simulated API, that can be integrated with your database and your APIs. And that's it. I think I don't forget anything for now. Obviously, we are working on that and add some features that upload the image and draw on top of the screen. But this will be for another masterclass. João, that's
Okay.
it.
What a demo, David, and what a tool. I'm actually quite impressed because it's the first time I actually saw High Studio in motion. I saw something. It was like a really like pre-concept. I will say it a few months ago in the office that you have showed me. By the time it was really, really not how it is right now. It was really, really basic by then, and now seeing it got so I would say so complete right now. It actually amazes me, and thanks, David, for showing the ones at home also this magnificent concept. So yeah, with that said, for everyone at home that stood by till the end, thank you a lot. And if you haven't done it yet, please drop us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check David's article on the description of the video as well. And if you have any type of question, drop it on the comment section below, and me or David or anyone at Interactive, as soon as we see the question, we will answer it. So thank you a lot. Let's get that thumbnail photo, David. And yeah, with that said, let's get it thumbs up over here. And yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you a lot. See
Let
you on
me
the
know
next.
if you want to know everything more, something more about the iStudio. I am available. Contact me by LinkedIn.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So yeah, thank you a lot, and see you on the next one. See you on the next time
Thank you.
masterclass.
Bye, guys.